The Detroit Lions have themselves a little quarterback battle brewing, and right now it looks like Kyle Allen is pulling ahead in the race for the backup job behind Jared Goff. It wasn't looking that way just a couple weeks ago. Remember Allen's Lions debut in the Hall of Fame game? Yeah, it was rough. 2 ugly interceptions, couldn't get anything going, and honestly it looked like Detroit might have a problem on their hands. But credit where it's due, he bounced back in a big way. Over the last 2 games, Allen has not only erased those first impressions but has pretty much forced head coach Dan Campbell to admit he's the guy right now. Against the Falcons, he posted a perfect passer rating, 7 of 8, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then this weekend against Miami, he followed it up by completing 14 of 17 passes for 124 yards and 2 more scores. That's 4 touchdowns, 244 yards, and an 84% completion rate across 2 games. Those are QB1 type numbers, and for a backup, that's exactly what the Lions want to see. Campbell was asked after the Dolphins game if Allen was now leading the QB2 competition, and he didn't really hesitate. He said, "If you had to go in with the number 2 right now, who would you trust more? Yeah, I would trust Kyle more because he's proven more after these 2 games." That's about as clear as it gets. What really impressed Campbell wasn't just the stats but the poise. He highlighted Allen's ability to command the offense, to stay calm even when things weren't going perfectly, and to just move on from mistakes. That kind of steady presence is what you want in a backup. You don't expect the second-string QB to be a superstar, but you need someone who won't collapse under pressure if Goff ever misses time. And Allen showed that especially well in a 2-minute drill against Miami. He went a perfect 6-4-6, capped it off with a touchdown pass to rookie Isaac Taislau, and left zero doubt about his control of the offense. Meanwhile, Hendon Hooker's stock is sliding. The 2023 third-round pick was once thought to maybe be Goff's eventual successor. Instead, he's looking like he's fighting just to hold on to a roster spot. Hooker got plenty of opportunities against Miami, but he turned 6 possessions into just 3 points. He did string together a decent 2-minute drill of his own, but it ended in an interception. For the day, he finished 6 of 13 for 61 yards. If you zoom out to the entire preseason, Hooker's line isn't pretty. 16 completions on 29 attempts, 117 yards, 2 picks, and a couple of fumbles. That's tough to defend when Allen is out there looking polished, confident, and efficient. Now, Campbell hasn't totally closed the door on Hooker. He said they're going to keep coaching him up and see what progress he can make. But time is running out, and it feels like the Lions have already seen enough to trust Allen in that backup role. The big question now is how many quarterbacks Detroit actually keeps on the roster. Some teams roll with just 2, which could put Hooker in real danger. Others like to carry 3 for insurance. Either way, it's pretty clear the pecking order has shifted. At the end of the day, this is a great example of how quickly things can change in the NFL. 2 weeks ago, Kyle Allen looked like an afterthought, a placeholder who might not even survive roster cuts. 2 strong performances later, he's suddenly the guy Dan Campbell would turn to if Jared Goff had to miss time. And for Hooker, it's a reminder that potential only takes you so far. The Lions drafted him because they saw long-term upside, but right now he's still struggling to adjust, and the results just aren't there. Unless he finds another gear quickly, QB2 in Detroit belongs to Kyle Allen.